Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Indigo Gypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Aquarius placements or anyone involved with an Aquarius. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope all of you guys are doing wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. I have some theta waves playing in the background, and I wanted to start you guys tonight with a Work Your Light Oracle card before we get into your tarot messages. And try to give anyone a few minutes to kind of tap in before we start that. And thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this active divination for Aquarius in their highest good. So, Aqua, you got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? That's what she looks like. I mean, after all, this age is yours. So, answer the call. It's a 36, so you could be 36. The number 36 could mean something to you. That's also a 9. So you could be February 9th or a life path number 9. You guys could be getting more into spirituality, as 9 is a highly spiritual number, and it's a significator of being very close to something, like at the end of something. And of course, that includes the beginning of something else, okay? Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense, but if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Hi, Gold. Hi, David. Hi, Rose. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, Kinsley. I appreciate that very much, and I'm grateful for your presence. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Tell an Aquarius not to overthink it. Come on. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You most certainly are not. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it is leading. You just need to take this next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it. And you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our own soul's growth. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. So you guys might feel pulled in a particular direction, like a magnetic pull. There are 4 outer planets going retrograde and changing signs around the same time. So collectively, we could all be feeling pulled in a certain direction to answer the calling of our soul. And Rose, your crush, I would ask, do you like yourself? That is more important than how anyone else on this planet feels about you. Do you like yourself? And if the answer is yes, then I feel like you should just ask them if they like you. That way you won't have to sit there and wonder how they're feeling. They'll have an opportunity to tell you. And if they do, you guys can get started on your next adventure together. Jesus. That's funny. Okay. Thank you for being here. Okay. So, as far as the tarot, I feel like I had another oracle. I had an animal. That's what it was that I wanted. I'm going to pull from my animal deck for you guys. And I encourage you to look up the spiritual meaning to that animal. Animals are another like indicator of what our soul is trying to tell us, what the divine is trying to tell us. There are so many messages in animals. Like if you see them in your waking life, please say hi, Gia. Hi, Gia. How are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. Animals, like let's say you're walking down the street and an animal like runs past you, that means something. Or if you dream about an animal, or if you're drawn to a certain animal, even if you're kind of like repulsed by a certain animal, there are messages in that for you guys. Okay, Aqua, so you got lizard. And it's a number 12, so you could be a February 12th or a February 3rd or a life path number 3. So there's something that you guys are creating or desiring to create or build or collaborate with another person or people. And it says dreaming, vision, and hidden gifts. So this has so much to do with the Work Your Life Oracle card and what is your soul being called upon for, okay? So look up the spiritual meaning to the lizard. And then as far as your tarot, as I was shuffling the deck to get it ready for you guys, you got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So, and then you also got the 2 of Wands. Okay, so we have 5 elements total. So the number 5 could mean something to you. You could also be a February 5th, but 5 is also the number of changes. So changes taking place in many of your lives, like whether you ask for it or not, but like if you, when you get clear about how powerful your mind is, you'll know that it's never like things are rarely out of your control. Okay. So with the 3 of Pentacles reversed, it's like maybe you're pulling out of something. Maybe there's something you don't want to participate in any longer. You don't want to work at a certain place. You don't want to build or connect with certain people or places, or this is an aspect of yourself that you're no longer interested in investing in. And then the 2 of Wands, I like this for you, Aquarius, because it's like the changing of paradigm, right? So gas, how do I get into voodoo? I mean, there's libraries, there's the internet, there's a plethora of information on voodoo available to you like right now. So, I mean, I don't personally use voodoo, but there is so much information in the world about it where you could start learning. You know, I would definitely get someone who is experienced in voodoo to maybe help you and guide you to make sure that it's a good fit for you. And your purpose for, you know, your interest and purpose in voodoo itself. But the 2 of Wands here, Aquarius, is you looking forward. It's you looking to expand. It's you looking to your future. It's you looking to connect with something a little further. And even I just heard like outside of your comfort zone. So I feel like what you're letting go of is something familiar to you, like a comfort zone, or anyone that you feel is restricting you or limiting you in your life at this time. And you're looking forward. So maybe you want to learn a new language. Maybe you want to visit another country. Maybe you want to live in another country, or even do business somehow like far away from you, like whether you want clients or customers to expand that, or you want to do business with people like far away from where you currently are. Okay. So if anyone's interested in a personal reading, my information is in the description. Right now I am solely focused on anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone that's interested in tarot. But yeah, that's how I set that up. Okay. So yeah, out with the old, in with the new is what I get off of these 2 cards here, Aquarius. And thank you again, Spirit, for overseeing this act of divination for Aquarius and their highest good. I will be doing a giveaway very soon for a free reading. You'll definitely have to be subscribed and tapped in to whenever I upload or go live for your sign. But I'll do that like in the coming weeks. I'll definitely notify you guys beforehand. Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so the Three of Swords. Some of you are moving away from a situation that hurt you. Somebody could have let you down in a relationship. You guys are definitely, I don't see you guys spending a lot of time crying over it and being upset over it. I see you guys quickly moving on. I feel like you're one and done with this particular situation. You guys could have like gone round and round with the same person, but I feel like whatever this situation is, you guys are like looking to your future. You're looking ahead. You're not really going to stay and dwell on things, which is to me the Aquarius way. Some of you guys could have found out that someone was seeing someone else behind your back. Hence, that's your second 3 here. But like I said, it's you looking to the future. Maybe it's easy for you to just go ahead and move on with your life because you may be like, your personality could be like, well, if you are okay with like letting me down or being deceitful, then that's all I really need to know. There's nothing really left to talk about. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. So with this Temperance energy or this Temperance card here, Aquarius, there could be a Sagittarius involved in your situation. You guys could have Aquarius placements in your own chart. Sorry for that little glare. I see that glare. Or this is the energy of you getting balance in your life restored, you being patient with yourself, you transmuting the energy. So if the situation hurt you, as a 3 of Swords indicates, you guys are turning that energy into productivity, into something else. This could have happened to kind of light a fire under your ass for you to get moving on what it is your soul is actually calling you to do. Your soul could be calling you to do something in resonance with yourself and not without being dependent on what anyone else in your life is doing. So I feel like you weren't necessarily a vibrational match for anyone in your energy that had the power or the closeness to be able to hurt you or let you down or disappoint you or betray you here, okay? But this Temperance energy is letting me know that you guys are in alchemy mode. So you're transmuting by, if you feel hurt or pain, disappointment, you're turning that into power, productivity, prosperity for some of you, okay? The why it's all happening is that everything is fine card in reversed, okay? So perhaps you guys were trying, your best in the situation, but you're over it now and you're tired of like tiptoeing around a situation or person or energy, and you're like looking to the future. You're changing directions is what I really feel. And you're not into acting like everything's all good. It's not all good anymore. Like it's now time for me to go. Okay, so crowning the reading or in your headspace is work. So you guys are like straight about business. I really got this strong sense of Capricorn. So you guys could have Capricorn placements, or this is just the energy that you guys are embodying. Pluto will retrograde into Capricorn for the last time. And then it'll be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So this could have a lot to do with some of you guys, maybe January Aquas. But this is you like refocusing your energy back on what it is you love to do, back on your productivity, back on the work that you do, or the projects that you are trying to create here. And for many of you, that can be translated into monetary gains. So this could come in the form of you selling your products, you killing it at work, you getting a promotion, etc. Or you, like, if you're into art, like you creating all these pieces, whether you plan to sell them or not, but you redirecting your focus on yourself and on the work that you do here. Okay. So far, this is quite empowering. Okay. And some of your souls are calling on you to create and build and focus on things that benefit you, whether it's monetary gains or they just fill your soul with joy. So a recent influence is going to be, again, this 2 of Wands. So this is the second time this showed up. So some of you guys may be considering, like I said, moving, changing residences, changing, I just heard jurisdiction for some reason. So maybe some of you guys are in law enforcement, and maybe you're switching to something else. Maybe you're going from like officer to detective or something like that. But you're looking to expand here recently. It's like, okay, well, I'm done with that. What's next? I'm ready, is what I'm totally getting off of this. And then for some of you, I feel like Somebody that you were dealing with had a choice between you and someone else, and maybe they chose someone else and you figured that out. So you're going your own way. It's like, well, I'll choose me. I don't really rely on anyone to choose me when I can choose myself. Okay. So with this King of Pentacles reverse, some of you are dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus placements in your own chart. But I feel like the person with whom you were dealing, or the energy that you were dealing with, is a person that was very greedy. Okay. They might have been unhealthy in some way. The relationship itself could have been quite unhealthy, or maybe it was making you feel held back. Like you weren't able to fully like immerse yourself in these things that can make you more money or get you more recognition or actually like lift you up and make you happy. But I just feel like someone was very greedy, overindulgent, and they could have made you feel like stuck or stagnant in some way, and you're pulling out. Okay. So what's coming toward you is the King of Wands. So some of you guys already have a new boo on their way to you. Out with the old, like, period, Aquarius. This could be a Sagittarius. There's Sagittarius energy twice here. You could also have a friend that has Sagittarius placements, that's very honest, that like maybe looks for the higher meaning of things. But they could be business oriented, business minded. They could be giving you a business advice, or that could be something that you're looking for or will be looking for in the near future, is how to turn what it is you're doing into coin, right? Or how to go into business for yourself, how to crush it at whatever work you're doing. Some of you guys might be in sales and you are figuring out like how to increase your sales, increase those commissions, etc. here, okay? Then for others of you, I just feel like you're getting a new friend or a new romantic perspective coming into your life, right? They're very fiery. They're very passionate. They're fun. They're funny. They're adventurous. They like to like go out and do stuff. And they have like really good advice. I feel like whatever career they're in, they're at the top of their career or the top of their field, Aquarius. And they could give you a lot of information that could be extremely helpful to you at this time. Or for others of you, this is the energy that you guys are embodying now that you have an opportunity to like expand because you pulled out of something. You are stepping into some sort of independent power here, okay? So the energy that you're in is the Seven of Swords. So this is like, to me, this is like absolutely no nonsense. This is like, you will catch anyone doing any shady dealings like in the first 5 minutes. Like you are not involved with anyone that is doing anything shady is what I really get. Somebody could be projecting onto you and accusing you of being shady or sneaky or trying to get away with something. But I do kind of find it to be a projection, especially with this everything is fine card. In reversed, it's like we're no longer pretending. We're no longer projecting. We're making moves for the self. We're making moves for the highest good. It really will be for everybody. Because if somebody's in a relationship and they feel like they still need to play the field, they're not doing anyone a service. So it's like, why not be single? But, you know, that question is limitless. It could literally go on forever. And then in your defense, it's like, if I move on, I no longer have to be involved with anyone that I can't fully trust, you know, and maybe that person can either get with another untrustworthy person or they can figure their stuff out. You know, either way, like I'm not in the business of shadiness is what I really pick up off of this Seven of Swords here, okay? And then I just heard February 7th. So that could be some of your birthdays here, okay? So the energy around you is the Six of Cups reversed. So I'm getting future mindedness in conjunction with this Two of Wands. You guys are looking to your future. Your future does not include any shady business dealings or any shady romantic dealings. So some of you guys could have walked out of a job because they were undercutting. Maybe they were stealing pay from employees, but something shady, they got caught. It had to do with greed, selfishness, self-centeredness, and you are completely done with that, Aquarius, okay? And this may be like the universe nudging you to go and do your own thing because it's better suited for you at this time in your life, and your soul is your soul is calling on you to do that anyway. So again, we have another Ten of Swords, okay? And it's also reversed. So I feel like whomever you're walking away from or whatever you're walking away from is they could be having a bit of a tough time letting you go. That could be their biggest fear, is that you truly want to end things and it's not all good this time. Like you're not forgiving this time, or maybe you are forgiving, but you're not participating any longer. So somebody is like worried that, damn, are they really done with me? Are they really done with me? And even for you guys that like are in sales and you found out that your company was doing some shady dealings, you might have been their top salesperson, Aquarius, but now you're not at that company anymore. And you have information that could actually expose this company, which is why the Seven of Swords reversed is here. So somebody's terrified. You know, they may even offer you like an incredible increase in the salary they were already getting you, or like even higher percentage of commission if you just stay, or if you don't, you know, say what you saw, you know, or, you know, release the information that you have to the press or to Better Business Bureau or whomever, you know, could like shut the operation down. But you guys are just, I really do get this energy of no nonsense. And I feel like somebody is terrified of you ending the connection there. Okay. Then, and I also see new beginnings with these swords reversed. So you could also be a February 10th or a life path number 1. So how this manifests in your physical reality is the Chariot reversed. So there could be Cancer in your charts, or there could be a Cancerian involved in the situation. But this looks like, let me clarify this. The Chariot, please, for Aquarius. So there could be an attempt to try and stop you from exposing something that you found out. We have the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. So it could be the exploitation of minors, like maybe the company had people that were underage working there, something like that. Or they could have been outsourcing in another country where people were of all ages. There could have been child labor involved, etc. But it definitely wanted to stay hidden. And with the Chariot reverse, it's like someone wants to stop you. They want to stop you from hitting accelerate, hitting the gas, going full-fledged with the rest of your life. Like whether you say anything or not, I did hear the word snitch. Like whether you unleash this information or not, I feel like they don't want you to progress in life here. So just be mindful of energies with their woes, with their poor is me, with their I'll pay you more money, Aquarius. I feel like it's an attempt to like reel you back into a situation that you didn't even feel like you were really growing from in the first place here. Okay. So proceed with caution is another like warning sign that I get from the Chariot reversed. You know, just be careful and mother yourself, nurture yourself, as Cancer is the sign of the mother. So it's like advice to say like mother yourself, take some time off for yourself if need be, and like map out some sort of plan, even if it has nothing to do with anyone else. It could be like, okay, well, this week I'm going to incorporate XYZ into my week, into my routine. It could be something like that, but I'm getting like, make some sort of a plan, or make some sort of a plan for getting away. Not that you're escaping anything, but like, to me, this looks like a need to like leave, a need to expand, a need to go away from somewhere. So so if you're like breaking up with someone, it could be like maybe like move out first and then break up, like, or wait till they're gone and then break up. Because I do see a little bit of a shady possessive energy here where somebody could like do something petty, like flatten your tires. So you're inconvenienced, or like, it's like I almost said esoteric, but it's almost like a subliminal way to try to stop you from moving forward by flattening your tires. It's subliminal, but it's also like blatant and physical. Like if I hurt her. So a lot of you guys could be feminine. If I slash her tires, she can't drive away, or she has to go and spend X amount of money on a set of new tires, and that inconveniences her financially. You know, take it how it applies. It could be something along those lines. So some of you guys may need a plan or an exit strategy. And so this person will know that you're gone when you're already gone, and not like giving them that courtesy of saying, hey, I'm going to go, you know, because I do see a potential sabotage, just because it's an attempt to like possess you one last time here, Aquarius. Okay. So let's get actually, I'm going to go for the Cosmic Insights deck. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So that could have been your deciding factor. Maybe a red flag that you previously ignored led you to this point, but I feel like intuitively you guys really know that. That's why you're done. At this point, you're like done. It's like no third, fourth, fifth, 10th chance this time. Okay. So, and this, in addition to like your exit strategy or some sort of strategy, you know, like if people are acting weird or shady or sense that you're leaving, just come up with a creative plan to keep for your own safety and for your own progression here, Aquarius. Okay. So I hope these messages were helpful. I thank you all so much for your presence. I would love to have you subscribed. And if you already are, thank you so much. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up. And then if you hit the bell, you'll know every time I come on or upload. And comment if this resonates. Apart from those of you that already did, I appreciate that. And I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. And until next time, Aqua, you guys take care.